Illum sa nibdew avventura ġdida billi inħarsu lejn il-kultura tal-Indja. Se nintaqgħu ma' Sweta Dave li tiġi mill-Gujarat u ma' Govinder Karal li jiġi minn Nepal. Which part of India do you come from? And perhaps you could describe those few years you spent with your grandparents.
They were difficult without parents because my grandma is really old. Now she's 80 years old. And it was very difficult for us to stay without parents, especially for my brother as he was very young. But we managed somehow because we had my maternal uncle and cousins and everything, so we managed. We come from a state called Gujarat. It's different from other other states because it's festivals and food and everything. We have a festival of 10 days, dancing. It's called Navratri. It's festival of God, but we really enjoy it.
దసరా కూటము కూడా குஜராத் குமரிகளாட காதலன் காதலிய தேட அவள் தென்படுவாளோ என் கண்மறைவாக இன்று காதல் சொல்வாளோ நெஞ்சோடு அவள் எங்கே என காணாமல் வாட என்னை தான் எங்க வைப்பாளோ.
How would you describe being Hindu?
I feel I'm proud of it, being a Hindu, as a different traditions and everything. You get to wear a lot of different clothes and different festivals. That's the main part of it. It's really good.
What is the main Hindu festival that you would celebrate in your locality in India?
We have two festivals. Basically of the god, it's Navratri. It's 10 days festival, as I told you. And the second one is like we have a new year, Diwali. They come after each other, first Navratri and Diwali. Then we have a new year, our Hindu calendar changes.
So the year would fall in different parts of the calendar year?
Yes, exactly, in the Hindu calendar.
How do you celebrate Diwali here in Malta?
We usually have every year in a hotel. We usually have a function, we gather a lot of people, we have dancings and food and parties, things like that. We gather a lot of people here.
Can we speak a bit about the Indian community in Malta, which is growing all the time?
It is growing. We usually have a little apartment, we have a temple in there. We usually gather in some festivities to pray there and things like that. It's a Sindhi community, like Sindhi people who came from Britain. When there was a British people ruled in India, we came back. They came there, so I really don't know about it.
Do you think Indian people find Malta an easy place to settle in?
It depends. It wasn't easy for us. Like my parents used to work before we got with the shop. It was very difficult. We didn't earn that much, and the education and everything was difficult for everything. And even the visa, sometimes we don't get. We still don't have a citizenship and anything. It was difficult. It is still difficult to settle in Malta.
I was very fascinated when I spoke to your family and to yourself, and the amount of knowledge I learned about your food and your ingredients and your tradition. Tell us a bit about your father starting the family business over here.
We started this business around 8 years back. We had a mini shop, not this much. Now we have 3 shops. Back then we had a small shop. Then we bought a house, then we had a shop, and now we have 3 shops. We are also planning to open a restaurant in Bujubba. We are still working on it. And we had our ups and downs in the shops as well, but we have a competition now a lot. But we're still here now.
And your knowledge, obviously, you have a lot of knowledge of all the ingredients
Yes.
that are so important to making, the dishes that come from India. Each locality in India has different dishes.
Exactly.
Can we speak about your location again, where you come from?
Gujarat.
What are the specialities of food, of dishes that come from that locality?
I come from Gujarat, so like our specialties like khaman, dokla, thepla, but we also get different foods like samosas, pakoras. We adapt to different states' food. It's really nice adapting, but usually we Gujaratis like thepla, khaman. It's a mix of blend of flours and the cooking skills you need. It's different. It's not that difficult to cook, but you need to have a skill of cooking it.
And with regards to the use of flour, I know you use chickpea flour a
Yes.
lot, which is also called gram flour. What do you call it in India?
Besan.
What do you call it?
Besan, we call it besan. We use the flour in different products. For example, even to make sweets we use it. Spices we use it, like spicy products, spicy food we use it as well. It's like versatile product.
Yes, and it is a gluten-free product
Exactly,
also.
it is a gluten-free product.
Do you have a special place that you like a lot in Malta or Gozo?
Well, in Malta, I like Dingley a lot. The sea is beautiful. Usually have a night out and party there in the sea area. It's really nice.
How do you plan to keep the Indian traditions alive when you're living in a
Exactly.
place so far away from your home?
For example, the festival I call you Diwali, I would definitely go every year. If the situation stops, I would go every year. I like parties. The clothes we wear, it's really beautiful, and I really enjoy it, and I like to keep this up. It's good things you keep it up, your religion and everything.
You still wear the traditional Indian
Yes,
clothes.
we do.
How easy is it to find them in Malta?
It's not easy. You need to bring from India or UK. Yeah, I brought all my clothes from India.
And what about your language? Do you keep that alive?
Yes, at home we speak our Gujarati language. We have basically a lot of languages in India, but we speak Hindi, which is a mother language. Every Indian that should know this language, and Gujarati. Yeah.
And do you hope to keep that up with your own families?
Yes, because my parents doesn't understand English much, so we have to keep it up with the language.
Okay. And can I also ask about your wedding? I know it's very traditional for Indian families to have arranged marriages. Was yours an arranged marriage?
No, it was a love marriage. I met my husband at a shop and we fell in love.
And is that usual?
It depends. If you find a person, it's not a usual thing in India to happen, and parents agreeing them to let them married. But I was lucky enough.
Thank you very much, Sweeta, and it was lovely to see you, and thank you for sharing your experiences with us. Thank you, Govinda, for welcoming us today and for preparing this lovely meal for me.
Okay, thank you very much to coming and dining our authentic Nepalese dishes, which is prepared by
Erġa' segwi dan il-programm fuq Net on Demand.
our home family recipe, and then food itself is very, very fragrant and then delicious. The taste we bought it from the UK, and it is a combination of the Nepal is the middle of the two big countries. The food is combination from little bit from Indian part and a little bit from Chinese part. Some of the dishes you can see here, which is combination in Chinese part, and some of the dishes are combination in Indian part.
So it's really like a fusion,
Fusion, that's
from the Indian Nepalese side of the world.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Okay, so I'm explaining you the dishes. This is a Kirshani kukura, which is as a traditional, is a combination dish from India and China and a fusionite in Nepal, which is we use the tandoori chicken and then the soya sauce, the combination over here, and spices, chilies, fresh chilies. And the momo, which is probably long time ago, it is one of the best dish, the chicken momo. Some of the restaurant in Nepal only does the momos, nothing else. Vegetable, chicken, lamb, or duck. This is the momo, which is comes from it's a very traditional Nepalese food. So
And you make the pastry here yourself?
yeah, we made a pastry here as well, and the mix over here as well. And this is the aloo tariku, which is tamarind sauce, yogurt base, potato mixed with the spices, and little garlic. It looks nice as well. It's tasty as well as how it looks.
When you say aloo, it means it's got potato in it,
It's called
right?
potato. That's
Yes.
right. That's right. And the vegetable mama. That's exactly the same way we make the chicken one, but instead of vegetable. Chicken tikka. This is probably North Indian and then Nepalese type of dishes.
Can I ask you what the sauce is? The
As a
green
mint and yogurt sauce, which is very nice. It's a freshly grounded mint and the yogurt. And these are a naan bread, cheese and a garlic, and a plain naan over here. You could see Peshwari naan. You look it out. It's filled with the chopped fruits, dry fruits, the mango, and the coconut, some cream blend together. It's quite. It looked like it's very, very.
And you make the naan. I saw you making it earlier
making
this
it
morning.
the
It
whole-
was
that's good.
amazing,
That's good, that's good,
amazing.
that's good.
And these are called the tals, right?
Yeah, that's a thali. It comes like a shet meal, which is shetted on one price. Chicken tikka masala there, rice and a naan bread with little salad and a papadum. That's
It looks amazing. I really thank you for your hospitality
Hope you
today.
like it. Thank you very much.
Sinjuri, għedina għek f'nofs il-belt Valletta fej illum il-ġurnata nistgħu insibu tisir minn kull pajjiż fid-dinja kważi. Illum qegħdin naraw il-kċina minn Nepal, mill-Indja, mill dik naħa tal-Indja li tiġi ma' ġenb in-Nepal. Mbagħad kif qalilna Govinder li hawnhekk huwa post fejn jaħdmu il-familja kollha tiegħu u jużaw riċetti li huma kemm tal-familja tal-mara tiegħu u tal-familja tiegħu. U hawnhekk għandna dix ma nistax jiġini jirsini madwar u allura qedtilhom jikbuli fuq biċ-ċakarta hekk kurxani kuħara. Għax għalkemm għamilt żmien l-Indja mhix kollox naf, hawnhekk dan huwa dix li jiġi minn Nepal u għandu fih it-tiġiġ u l-ħxejjex u rajni jagħmlu illum. Naddu għawek għal chicken momo u vegetable momo, il-ħaġina ta' daw jisom dawk id-dumplings ċiniżi. Jiġifieri hemm dik l-influenza ċiniża wkoll u huma imsarrin fuq il-fwar u jiġu servuti b'dawn it-slats li huma naqra pikkanti u rajnieh li l-Govinder juża wawar differenti li jużaw fil-kċina Indjana. Dan hawnhekk sa nibda bih jgħidulu il-chicken tal. Il-tal huwa dish li jinkludi ħafna drabi il-curry, dan huwa chicken curry hawnhekk, għandek il-papadam, għandek il-ross pilaw rice hawnhekk u in-nan li huwa dan huwa plain nan. U sa nibda bih u għandi festa hawnhekk, jiġifieri biex taraw kemm hija l-kċina bnina, kċina veru differenti minn tagħna, imma kċina li aħna il-palazz tagħna huwa imdorri wkoll bih. Nibdew bi ftit minn dak. Mbagħad hemmhekk għandna dish li jisejħulu għallu, meta jgħidu għallu, jiġifieri fih il-patata fih rajnieh jagħmlu fil-kċina fejn jagħmilhom forma ta' patties u lihom. Hawnhekk għandna iċ-chicken tikka, is-sos hawnhekk it-salsa hija tal-yogurt u tan-nanieħ u in-nan imħallat li huwa tal-temm hawnhekk hemm tal-ġobon u dan xi ħaġa interessanti huwa nan li jgħidulu peshwari nan li fih il-coconut u l-frott li huwa niexef. Govinder għalilna li hawnhekk jużaw il-mango. Jiġifieri il-frotta tal-mango imħalta mitħuna bil-coconut u imdaħħal f'dan il-ħobs li huwa veru sabiħ u sa narjulkom hawnhekk. Ir-riħa ma nistax ngħidilkom taqsmilkom qalbkom u dik hija t-taħlita tal-mango u tal-coconut. Jekk għandkom xi kummenti ibatuhom permezz tal-WhatsApp fuq in-numru li jidher fuq l-iskrin. Wasalna għat-tmiem tal-programm jiena Lea Hogg għal Net TV, nixtieqilkom il-lejl it-tajjeb.